Well, I almost thought we were going to get the sun out there for a Norwegian morning. Just a brief little history of the Huntington Beach Concert Band. It was begun in 1973 by the founding director, Mr. John Mason, who at that time was the band director at Marina High School. And I don't know that he realized what he was getting started there, which was at that time fully supported by the city of Huntington Beach, in terms of they paid for a manager and they paid for, I assume, the director as well, and as well as bought music and bought instruments, and that all went along fine until Prop 13 came by, and oops, there went a lot of the money. So the band has not been funded basically by the city since the passage of Prop 13, but yet they have persevered through all of these years. And I believe Mr. John Mason is here today. We had invited him and they said he was coming. John, are you out there somewhere? Right over here in the corner, the founding director, Mr. John Mason. Thank you. You know, in all of those lean years, well, actually, I want to say, at the first rehearsal, one of our members that's currently on stage was at that rehearsal and has been playing with the band ever since. And during the, if you will, sort of lean years there in the late 70s, early 80s, and into the 90s, the group actually, from my standpoint, though I was the director, the group hired me or selected me or whatever they did. I made the audition back in May of 1977. I think the group would have fallen apart had it not been for the one individual. And so we'd like to recognize Lloyd Glick. Lloyd's been with the group since day one. He's been the general manager, the president, the truck driver, the equipment loader, the liaison to the city, the beggar, the borrower to try and get funds, recruit people, and he's, for many, 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 many years, has made the group go. And hopefully he'll hang around for another 40 years. You know, initially the concerts, when the group first started, were at Golden West College. They were called Sunday Supper Serenades, and they were in the amphitheater at Golden West College, and I think that went on for about the first 5 or 6 years. And I think then that was probably Prop 13 passed, and the college said, oops, we don't have any more money, you can't play here. So we came over here to Central Park, and we played at under various trees at various times. You know, with the branches falling in the tubas and the leaves. Anyway, in the early 2000s, the Seacliff people built the concrete stage for us, and Rotary provided the inflatable shell, and the audiences have grown, and we're very grateful. So we'd like to continue next.